addiction means any compulsive behavior around technology. Social media, pornography, gambling, anywhere there's technology involved, someone is using it to numb, cope, and escape.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on my phone again. Have you ever picked up your phone to watch video or Google a recipe only to put it back down and realize that hours have passed? Well, you might be struggling with digital addiction. Earlier, we caught up with addiction coach Craig Parra to talk all about it. The joke, it did not work. Check it out. Craig Parra, welcome to DBL.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I use my phone a lot. I'm just being honest, like a lot more than some people do. So how do I know it's gotten a little too much?
You know it's gotten too much when, one, you can't put it away. Number two, when it becomes your primary numbing, coping, and escaping strategy. Okay. Number three, you're depressed, you're anxious, you don't practice self-care, you deep down inside hate yourself. If that's anybody listening, that's you, well, it's time to get help.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Like, people need to get help, and I'm sure a lot of people will be like, well, why do I need to get help? Like, is digital addiction dangerous? So what would you tell them?
Yeah, I'd say, listen, it's absolutely dangerous. The two twins that I got to work with on the episode that airs on Monday, these two young men, dynamic, engaging, captivating, handsome, they were having passive suicidal thoughts. Wow. They were just sick and tired of life. They hated themselves. They felt bad about themselves. Yeah, they were at a low point.
So who would you say is most at risk? Is there like 16 to 20, middle age, or is it everybody?
I think this is applies to everybody. I have clients in their 70s. The fastest growing demographic of people that I work with since COVID is 60 plus.
Wow.
And we know that more and more child therapists are working with children struggling with digital addiction. So on both ends, in the beginning of life and at the end, everybody is affected.
Hey, Craig, let me slip in this last one. For most addictions, or let's just use alcoholics as an example, you can never touch alcohol again. For digital addicts, is that the same thing? Are you not allowed to go back on the internet or use a computer ever again? How does that work?
No, absolutely not. It's like food addiction, right? We need food. Most people aren't going to put down their technology. But what I do think, just like we know mental health is important, physical health is important, and spiritual health for some people is important, we now have digital health. And I hope that this show inspires more and more people to prioritize that digital health so the other things don't suffer, because it impacts all of them.
Yeah, that's so great. You know, I had a really bad depression at college, and I cannot imagine where I'd be, and I'm being honest, if I had a cell phone in my hand at that time. Wow. I do not know if I'd make it. I honestly don't, because I could have been stuck like that. I think what you're doing is fantastic. Craig, thank you so much for chatting with us and spreading a light on this. Don't forget to watch his new show, Digital Addiction. It's on A&E. Thanks again, Craig. We'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.